Here's Jay.
Just let me live in a simple world where I can climb my heights or sink to my lowest depths without your comment or neon lights. Does that seem like a simple, quaint description of Provincetown? Well, Grace Gouveia, a Portuguese immigrant, a poet, a radical. She actually got kicked out of the Catholic Church in the 1930s for advocating birth control. And she is a Portuguese immigrant. But before I go further, I'd just like to read, since we are standing on land of the Native Americans, I'd like to read a piece from Slow Turtle, Supreme Medicine Man of the Wampanoag Nation. I pray, Great Spirit, I offer this tobacco. Mother Earth, I offer this tobacco. Grandmother Moon, I offer this tobacco. Grandfather Sun, I offer this tobacco. I thank you. I offer this tobacco to the four directions, to the east, to the west, to the north, to the south. I thank you for all my relations, the winged nation, creeping and crawling nation, the four-legged nation, the green and growing nation, and all things living in the water, honoring the clans, the deer, the bear, the wolf, the turtle, the snipe. Great Spirit, I offer this tobacco to you. You know, another writer came to these shores earlier than Grace Gouveia, Henry Thoreau. We all know Henry Thoreau. He had something to say, and maybe this is sort of prophetic about where Provincetown was heading. He said, I want the flower and the fruit of a man, that some fragrance be wafted over from him to me, and some ripeness flavor our intercourse. And another thing he said, which is imprinted on the homepage of the Cape Cod National Seashore and just about everywhere else when you talk about Cape Cod. A man can stand there and put all America behind him. Now, I read it as a man can stand there and put all America behind him. Whose behind are we talking about? And which way is the behind heading? Who knows? You know, Grace Gouveia, like I said, was a immigrant. She came here at age 7 from Portugal in 1916. She was a teacher. She started the Council on Aging. She helped immigrants learn English as a second language. And she wrote this poem, and it raises a lot of questions for me. It's a short poem. It's called Zanzibar. And it goes like this. I go no more to Zanzibar and dance the jamboree. I go no more afar with private coterie. I go no more to Zanzibar to view the bluest sky and sea and wish upon the brightest star in heaven's pedigree. I go no more to Zanzibar, a change has come to me to hide no more the pain and scar, nor think myself a refugee. Now, the word refugee is a very prominent word in our present day as well as in our history, and so I think there's some questions about what is Provincetown looking for towards the future, and what is our identity now? Are some of us refugees? Were the Pilgrims refugees? Or migrants? Or what about all the PWA, the people with AIDS who came to Provincetown, leaving very destructive places that they were not welcome? Are they refugees? Are those people refugees? What about all the castaways and the outcasts that have come to Provincetown? In a way, it's like maybe a mini migration, like the Great Migration of African Americans, that 6 million African Americans that came up north from the South after the Civil War and all of the racism. I think we have a lot of questions to ask ourselves, but you know, we have been a place, a magnet. We've with all the enormous tides that have washed in and out of here, that have deposited outlandish and unruly people, pirates, flamboyant, confirmed bachelors, independent ladies, artists and writers. These are the kind of people that have come to Provincetown, and some of us are here today. Am I right? But like I said, where is Provincetown going? I think that we have a great American story to tell, as was mentioned by previous speakers. You know, we're like a beacon in the ocean. We have something to say. The way that we responded to HIV, the way that we responded to same-sex marriage. These are stories that defied the government, that we stood together and we said, no, we are going to create our own world and our own place, and the rest of the world is going to have to follow us. So I'd like to just thank Provincetown for being who you are and allowing someone like me to come and thrive here, and all of you as well. Happy Carnival. Thank you.